Back in the day, if you wanted to find information, you actually had to step foot in a library. I know, ancient history. Thankfully, some brilliant basement dweller in the middle of nowhere decided to develop the first internet search engine called Archie, changing the game of knowledge sharing. You ever wonder how you could type in literally anything into a search bar and boom, the internet starts your back in like seconds? Well, today, I'm going to spill the tea of how these search engines work. But first, we need to talk about the early internet. In the 90s, the internet was like one giant messy closet, quite literally an amalgamation of random internet files constantly being uploaded. Enter search engines, the homies who came in clutch to organize this digital disaster. First up with Archie in 1990. It wasn't really giving. Archie was really just out here indexing file names. No pics, no vids, just text files. It was something, and it did get the job done, but it was really only a matter of time before something better would take its place. We also had other engines popping up around this time, such as Yahoo and Alta Vista, which attempted to curate content and make searching more efficient, which was pretty cool, but still not quite there yet. 1998 rolls around and Google joins the party, says hold my beer, and completely redefined what a search engine was and does, and it completely ate up the competition. Google wasn't just about matching keywords, instead it would rank websites by how valid they were. So imagine this, you are throwing a house party and you want to invite the coolest people. Google does the same thing. When you search for something, Google looks at all the websites and decides which ones are the most lit, who's got the best vibe, the most clout, who's gonna bring the good snackies. This is what's known as page ranking, checking out who's popular and trustworthy and then putting them at the top of the guest list, aka your search results. But we need to talk about how this actually works. How does Google always seem to know what you want, even when you didn't finish typing it out yet? Magic. Yes, Google can actually read your mind and just straight up guess what you're thinking. Sometimes even better than you can. Okay, the mind reading was a lie, but it does try to predict your searches, and this is what's called semantic searching. So, say you search for the best pizza near me. Google doesn't just pull up pages with those exact words. Nah, it's too gigabrain for that. Google is thinking, this jit wants some fire pizza, probably local, maybe with good reviews. It looks at location, reviews, even the time of day. It's like having a personal assistant that gets you the perfect results. This raises a question. How in the world does Google even know about all these pages in the first place? Enter the crawlers. Nah, not the spooky ones. Think of them more like digital nomads. They're like those friends who never stop scrolling. These tiny programs zoom around the web, checking out all different websites and taking notes like, this site is pretty valid, and then yaps about their findings back to Google servers. Google proceeds to add this data to its giant memory bank called the index. So when you search, Google's like, hold up, I got something for that, and pulls out the best results from this index faster than you can claim cap. So, TLDR, search engines are like your internet besties. They do a bunch of background research on the internet to find out what's based or what's cringe, and then they deliver to you the base stuff ASAP. They basically do the heavy lifting on the internet to keep it neat and clean and not a cluttered mess. Also, if somehow you made it to the end of this yap fest, a tip would be very lovely.